To see everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful week. Going to get into some more Bible trivia. We're going to be looking at Genesis chapter 6 through 10. That's where these questions come from. These are not going to be that difficult. These are ones that I didn't particularly write myself. So you'll have to keep them in check, see if they're all correct. First, we're going to begin with a couple of jokes. Get my stuff straightened out here in just a minute. Okay, here's from this joke book. What do you call a stick that won't do anything you want? It's a stick in the mud. What do you get when you cross a pig and a centipede? Bacon and legs. Oh man. Hope you enjoy these wonderful, wonderful jokes. Anyway, here we go. Let's get into our Bible trivia. 10 questions worth a point apiece. Number one, what was the name of the wicked generation that lived before the flood? Now, I'll tell you that this particular name is not used in every translation, but it's Nephilim, Amalekites, Canaanites, and Sodomites. Genesis 6 and verse number 4 tells us that it's Nephilim. Number two, how many people were saved in the ark that Noah built? Was it 2, 4, 6, or 8? Genesis 7, verse 13, of course, tells us the answer is 8. How long did the flood last on the earth? Was it 40 days and 40 nights, 150 days, 1 year and 10 days? Well, the answer is, one more selection there. Sorry, I almost messed you up. Almost overlooked that. The fourth possibility is all of the above. So was it just one of those, or was it all of them? Well, according to Genesis 7:12, 8:3, and 8:14, it's all of the above. Now, there may be some specifics, and I don't remember, there's some specific details on here that you could probably argue on this, but overall, we'll just go with it, all of the above. Number 4, what was the sign that God gave to Noah as a covenant that he would never flood the earth again? Was it a rainbow, a dove, an olive branch, or a star? Genesis 9, verse 13, of course, tells us it's the rainbow. The rainbow colors was between God and man. It's not supposed to represent something else that we know that's being used a bunch these days. But as they say, you can turn something that is good into something evil. Man can do that all day long. Number 5, what did Noah do after he came out of the ark? He planted a vineyard and got drunk. He built an altar and offered sacrifices to God. He cursed his son Ham and blessed his son Shem and Japheth, or all of the above. Genesis 9, verses 20 through 27 tells us that it's all of the above. All right, number 6, what was the name of the city where the people tried to build a tower that reached to heaven? Was it Babylon, Nineveh, Jerusalem, or Jericho? Genesis 11, verses 4 through 9, of course, tells us that the answer is Babylon. Number 7, what was the name of Noah's grandson who was the father of the Babylonians? Was it Nimrod, Cush, Ham, or Canaan? Genesis 10, verses 8 through 10 tells us the answer is Nimrod. Number 8, what was the name of Noah's great-grandson who was the father of the Hebrews? Was it Eber, Peleg, Shem, or Arphaxad? I can't even say that. Genesis 10, verses 21 through 25 tells us that was Eber. That's Eber. Number 9, what was the name of Abraham's father? Was it Terah, Nahor, Haran, or Lot? Genesis 11, verses 26 through 27 tells us that it was Terah. And then your final question is, what was the name of Abraham's wife? Was it Sarah, Hagar, Keturah, or was it Rebecca? Well, the answer is in Genesis 11, verse 29, it's Sarah. All right, I hope you did well, and we'll do our next round of questions next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to keep these going on Fridays, and we'll be looking at Genesis 11 through 15. So I hope you have a wonderful week.